hata sikujua nini mbaya na mimi because I used to cry a lot. I used to feel depressed. I used to overdrink. So I just told myself niende kwa therapist nimweleze.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. Kwa sababu nikienda tuseme kwa my friends, you know, I can explain to them, but sioni kama wananielewa, you know, wanaweza ona ni maybe ni hizo pombe unakunywa Sandra nini. So nikasema tu acha niende kwa daktari, mtu mwenye amesomea, nimwambie this is how I've been feeling lately and maybe atani advise. So I came yesterday morning. Nilikuwa vibaya sana, so nikaletwa asubuhi and the doctors talked to me and they said they think it's like a depression, but I have to stay in the hospital for them to check up on me vizuri when it treats, or else it's gonna be worse kwa sababu I used to drink alcohol to hide everything that I was going through. So mi mwenyewe hakuna mtu aliniforce. Nilisema tu niende kwa therapist nijue what is wrong, niwaambie I've been doing this and this and this and this. Sometimes naweza fanya vitu kwa live and then in the morning I'm like, what did I do, you know? So niko hospitali, sijui watanitoa lini, but nataka nitoke nikiwa niko better. And even alcohol inachangia venye na feel, so it's not even helping. Pombe zitaisha, pombe ziko, starehe itaisha, but nimekuja nika realize nitakunywa na watu, tuta have fun, but at the end of the day nikikufa leo, it's only my family and the few people who love me.
Hello guys, it's your girl Patient Status. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscription box and put on the notification bell so that you don't miss any time I post a new video. Remember, I'm the queen of online gossip. So welcome to today's video. Don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment on the comment section.
Well, going to court, hata akienda kotini Kenya, hakuna vile ataenda kuprove kotini ya kwamba land ilikuwa yake, because she does not and has never had a title deed for that land. Hiyo ndio ukweli mnafaa kumwambia. So the idea of her even coming on social media to talk about it, it's not helpful because it is just bringing tension between her na familia yake. Na anafaa kutafuta watu wa kijiji nyumbani, akae nao chini ili waongeleshe mama yake ama whoever mwenye ako na hiyo title deed, watafute njia ya kutransfer title deed. Unajua KRA cannot save you if you do not have the title in your name. Not possible. You can't. KRA haiwezi kuingililia issue yenye title deed sio yako. You do not have ownership of the land. You've never owned it. You cannot go to KRA with the fact that ulikuwa unatuma pesa nyumbani. That's not enough. You haiwezi. So hiyo ndio option yenye yako nayo kwa mama yake, kwa familia, that is peaceful. Another option she can take, kama ako na transactions za pesa na any conversations inaonesha alikuwa anatuma pesa ni ya land, aende akashtaki mamake Kenya for obtaining money with false pretense. That is the only way. Hizo tu ndio option mbili zenye ako nazo. Anaweza shtaki mamake for obtaining money with false pretense. Hivyo. Sababu kama ako na transactions zenye inaonesha na text messages inaonesha alikuwa anaongelelea land akituma pesa, then she can use those using a lawyer Kenya, alafu amshtaki mamake na obtaining, alafu akamatwe. That is the only way, that is the only option that she has. if at all she wants to recover her money, but not recovering the land. She can take the mom to court for obtaining money with false pretense. Otherwise, the land is in the family member's name, so she cannot. Whether the brother has a recording saying that the property is hers, that is bullshit, not admissible in court. It will not work. So what she needs to do with those recordings is to work on a case of obtaining money with false pretense. Wenye wanamdanganya ati aende kwa FBI ni madelulu. Madelulu na mavichwa pombo. A title deed can be challenged and revoked by a court in Kenya if you are part of the land and sale agreement. If you have documentations that have been approved and were submitted to the land board, then the title deed validity can be challenged. If you don't have that, bullshit. You can't take that to court. The process of buying land in Kenya is very clear and people need to be very aware of it. Sawa sawa. You need to be very aware of the process of buying land when you are out of Kenya and when you are in Kenya. And ideally, if you are out of Kenya, there is only one way you can buy land, through SACCO or a bank. You can never buy land through a friend or a family. I'm telling you, hizo ni porojo. Don't fall for it. A bank can buy you land. A SACCO can buy you land. A financial institution can buy you land when you are out of Kenya. You can also buy affordable housing through the government website. Sawa sawa. Hizo manyumba zenye ziko affordable. Hakuna hizo story mingi. Hizo vitu zingine ati mtu anakubaia land akiwa Kenya, that is a lie. Yes, not even Kwitu can buy you land. Nimesema hapa. So wacheni kuingia kwa hizi magroups ati sijui mtu anaenda kukununulia land. Uongo, porojo, and that's how you lose. Sawa, ni SACCO. There are SACCOs that are legitimate that can buy you land when you are abroad. Sawa. So those are the ones that you should pay. Unaweza ukaingia upununue. But kununua land with an individual kama uko diaspora, hakuna kitu kama hiyo. Hizo ni uongo. Usidanganywe. So hizo ndio options zenye yako nazo. So someone was saying ati the brother is here. Ati nimeona comment, wacha nisome. Unasema ati the brother ako hapa, and wacha nisome hiyo comment. Ati the brother in the USA came na fraud. Alichezea mtu green card. Amazing. Alichange majina yake akakam. Hizo ni stories tu. Those are stories we cannot prove. Hizo ni stories. Jaba. Until you can prove it, nimesema ni jaba. So ambieni huyo mwanamke atafute first of all therapist. Ajiangalie na mental health yake, then she should stay the hell out of social media talking about the family, because kama anataka land yake, she might need to resolve it with the family. Number 3, she can move on, accept eti pesa imepotea and move on with her life and cut off the family completely. Those are just the only options that she has. For the brother mwenye kwa hapa US, kama huyo brother alichukua pesa kwake hapa US, huyo wa US anaweza kampeleka kotini for fraud, wire fraud, because if you take money from someone in the US for something that you are not going to do, then you can be charged with wire fraud. Sawa. So hizo ndio options zake. Otherwise these other options, by the way, kumweka kwa malive na yeye kukuja kusema story yake is just going to expose her to more cons on TikTok. Because watu wa TikTok walikuwa kwa hiyo live wakisikia ati alikuwa na land ya 70 million, mara sijui alilipa 4 million mahali. Con women na con men wa TikTok wanaenda kuingia kwa inbox yake na mauongo, and then she will end up kukua chai ingine hapa kwa TikTok. That's what's going to happen to her. There is no solution. Zenye watu wanamwambia hapo ni mauongo tu. That's just, unajua. So hivyo tu, hivyo ndo vile anafaa kufanya, ndio atasaidika. And she needs to take care of her mental health and mental wellness. It's very important. Otherwise, wanawake mwache kukua wajinga. Stop investing foolishly. That's another thing. Don't trust family. Don't trust family at all. Don't. Hata mama yako, don't trust your mother with the land issues. Don't. Whether it's your mother, your brother, even your own child, don't. If you want to buy land, you go to buy it through a financial institution. Unasikia? Nobody can be trusted when it comes to issues of investment in Kenya. Watu wa diaspora, you need to know better. People will always steal from you. Most of them watakuibia 100%. Watu wanaibianga watu hapa wengi huko Kenya. So unafaa kukuwa aware of that, na asasa yeye ajipange. That is what I can say. Otherwise, hiyo kukuja na hiyo kesi hapa kwa TikTok is just giving her more problems, because the brother can decide to sue her for defamation. Na atafanya nini? Because he'll have a good case against her. No. So she needs to take care of herself and her mental health. Another thing, bwana yako akilala na dada yako, shida sio dada yako, ni bwana yako. If you have a husband that can sleep with your sister, the problem is your husband, not your sister. So maybe your energy should be on your husband more. Yes, it's the truth. Because most of you people like to defend the men, and then you are hanging on to the sister. Ati unasema sister yako ni mbaya. Hapana. Sister yako alipewa access na bwana yako. It is your husband ndio alichukua vows kukua bwana yako na kukua faithful to you. So it is your husband that is the problem, not your sister. If your sister sleeps or have sex with your husband is the problem, not your sister. Sawa? Ni bwana yako ndio alikuwa amekuoa, na yeye ndiye alichukua vows to say that he will protect you. Na ni yeye ndiye alisema ati atakupenda mpaka kifo, mpaka mwisho. So kama yeye ndiye amevunja hizo vows, that he is the problem, not your sister. Sawa? Because if your husband did not had respect for your marriage, your sister would not have had sex with your husband. That's just how it is. Lakini most of you hamtakubali hiyo. Mtaona ni kama, the sister is also bad. My friend, if you are in an institution and you are supposed to be protecting it and you decide not to protect the institution, you are the problem. You are the one to protect your marriage. You are the man. When ndio ulikuwa umechukua the vows. So if you break the vows, have no respect for them, mzigo ni kwako, not the other way around. So, So, I wanted to talk about mental illness on TikTok. And the way we have some of us here, when you wanna go through mental illness na wanakataa ku get the help that they need because it's so important. I have been seeing a trend on TikTok that's very disturbing. And most of you have been ignoring the things that are happening on TikTok. You take them as jokes. A lot of people hapa kwa TikTok wako na mental illness, wana struggle na mental illness na wanakataa kupata the help that they need. Instead, wana turn their mental illness itumboka. Imekuwa njia yenye kama hawawezi pata hiyo pesa na attention, then it's a problem. Unaona? And we are going to watch these people perish if we are not careful. If you are struggling with your mental health, please find help. Find the help that you need, instead of bleeding on people hapa kwa social media, because nimeona a trend and it's going to be repetitive. When Chira was here and struggling, a lot of you mulitumia Chira na ugonjwa wa Chira na hiyo substance abuse yake kujinufaisha. A lot of you. Wengi wenu hapa walitumia substance abuse ya Chira kujinufaisha. Mulichanga pesa na jina ya Chira, mulichanga pesa na jina ya Chira mkajinufaisha. Wengi wenu hapa. Na mkakataa kumsaidia kwa njia ambayo inafaa. Mulimtumia for content mpaka mwisho wa siku akakufa, na bado hata kwa kifo yake bado mnamtumia kama content kujinufaisha. The shamelessness of people on TikTok. Sai ninaona Geoffrey anaelekea huko. I've said it because most of you don't want to say that. Geoffrey anaelekea huko, and if he does not get the help that he needs, one day mutamuka hapa na mtapata Geoffrey alikuwa amekufa. The same thing happened with Mbogwa. Mbogwa akiwa na struggle na bipolar hapa, mlikuwa mnajaza live zake mpaka Wakenya walikuwa wanamwandikia ajiue vile alikuwa pale ana react, vile alikuwa ana react. A lot of people here walichanga na jina ya Mbogwa. So many people walitumia jina ya Mbogwa, wengine walitumia mpaka live zake huko kujinufaisha. A lot of you hapa. None of you alikuwa pale hivyo interested in getting and finding the real solutions kwa issues zenye Mbogo alikuwa nazo. Mbogo akaenda kujimaliza. Nimeona mwingine pia hapa, nimewaambia before hii 2026 ishe, asipokubali kwenda kutafuta help that she needs, that one will also be a statistic. Atakuwa statistic hapa. A lot of times kuna victims wenye wana struggle na mental health, alafu wanakataa kukubali ya kwamba wako na mental illness. So in their defiance they try to talk about the things that happened to them, yani kujifanya ni kama wako very strong. Ati maybe kama for example mtu anaweza kusema, for example mtu kama alikuwa go through revenge porn, anaweza kuja kujifanya kujipiga kifua, hii kinembe yangu ndio imenifanyia hivi, yani anajipiga kifua na hiyo, lakini wanaumia ndani, wanavunjika ndani. It's never easy for people who gone through revenge porn. And a lot of you are sitting and are watching, and I can tell you, if someone does not get the help that they need as soon as possible, that will also be a statistic. Nawambia hapa, mental illness is very complex na iko very yani it's a web. But the best thing anybody can do for themselves, kitu ya kwanza ni kujikubali. Accepting that you are ni kujikubali. Accepting that you are struggling, accepting that you are in a dark place and you need the help. That is when you can get the help that you need. Na kitu ingine pia, mental illness na pombe, they don't work together. Medications for mental illness don't work well with madawa ya kulevya na pombe. Hiyo ni kujitia kitanzi. Hiyo ni kama unajiua. Sawa. And that's just the truth. So the problem with TikTok, a lot of content creators on TikTok are using these individuals for viewership. Mnawapandisha kwa platform, mnawapandisha kwa lives, mko hapo hivyo, mna entertain all that talk which is useless, because the viewership and the lives is what is making you excited. But at the end of the day, these people are going to be perishing in front of our eyes. Tukiona tu hapa hivi. So mimi nimeona watu kama 4 watatu. I'm very afraid for them. We are going to have more rest in peace hapa kwa TikTok very soon. Vile mnaendelea hapa. Yeah, and the truth is people can use mental illness to look for attention. It happens. Mental illness sometimes makes you want to crave for attention. It does happen, and that's why you'd find sometimes mtu mwenye ana struggle na substance abuse anataka kukua watched, anataka kukua viewed all the time. It is something that happens very much. Those of you who understand psychology na psychiatry mnaweza kujua. So hapa kwa TikTok nimeona watu kama 4 wako kwa njia hapa. If nothing is done about them, if they don't get the help that they need very soon, tutakuwa na rest in peace hapa. A lot of them. So you people need to take care of yourself. And if you care about people, if you care about someone, wacha kuwatumia kama content. Talk to them about the importance of them seeking therapy. Kuna wengine hapa hata wenye wasipopata pesa kwa TikTok wanachizika. Yes, wanakuwa very angry because wanataka hiyo pesa itoke by force. Isipokuja ni kama wamekosewa. Yes, na hiyo pia is also an issue. Ni kama hauko stable mentally. Because nobody owes you any money on TikTok. Unafaa kuwa unaenda unatafuta kazi, unafanya, unapata pesa yako. Lakini kurudi kwa TikTok hapa ati unafikiria unafaa kuwa watu wanakupatia pesa, watu wanafaa kuwa wana take care of you. That's just entitlement. And sometimes as TikTokers we entertain this behavior. Tunawaeka kwa my lives, watu wanajaa huko 8, 5k, mnasikia upuzi, but someone is struggling. At the end of the day, if you don't get help, ni wewe peke yako ndio utakufa. That's what I'll say. You need to find the help that you need. Whenever you feel you're not mentally okay, seek help, seek therapy. TikTok is a big crazy mess. This is not a place to come and look for help. You'll never get it. You can only get advice, but most people here, they are only interested in the viewership. They are not interested in your well-being. And the sad thing is that ukikufa, we will type rest in peace and we will just move on and go. Niliona kitu hapa. Baba ya Mbogo alikuja kuchanga pesa kwa TikTok. Ama nilikuwa naota. Alikuja kuchanga. Or was I dreaming? Because I saw that, something like that. Ati alikuwa nataka sijui milioni ngapi. Anyway, I think that an opportunity ya kusupport Mbogo would have been wonderful from TikTokers kama Mbogo alikuwa mzima. We already failed there. Looks like we want to be very good at giving money when somebody is dead, like, but when they are not, what's the point of raising 3 million to bury somebody? It makes sense. Lakini kama alikuwa yani kama mtu ako mzima hatuwezi kufanya kazi kama hiyo. It doesn't make sense. Ati alirudi akasema budget ni 500,000. May Mbogo rest in peace. Mbogo struggled with bipolar and I understand how difficult that disease is. Nasikia mwishowe alijitoa uhai. I think that we need to start having conversations about how safe the environments zenye watu wana seek mental health therapy ziko in Kenya, because I don't think watu wanatekingi watu wenye wako na bipolar seriously, because bipolar is one of the mental illnesses yenye 70% yenye watu wenye wako nayo wana end up kujitoa uhai because of the complexities of that disease. Kuna vile madawa inaweza ikakuput in a very dark place. Mental illness is a balance between madawa na symptoms. Ukichukua madawa kwa wingi, madawa zinaenda kukuangamiza. Ukichukua madawa vibaya, madawa zenye haziambatani na symptoms zako pia zinaweza zika-escalate symptoms na kukuharibu kiakili kabisa. So I think that as Kenyans we are not talking about mental health and mental illness, and it's important that we have things, especially in, you know, when it comes to legislation. I know that health is devolved in Kenya, but I believe that there is a part of health that should be, you know, we should invest heavily in mental illness in Kenya. It's very important. And from what I've heard, mental illness and treating mental illnesses in Kenya is very expensive. But I feel like conversations about mental health are vital. We need to talk about mental health, mental illness, and the stigma around it. And then we move into legislation and policy at the county level. It's very important that we do so, because I think it's a problem in Kenya, including substance abuse, na drug user, na pombe. Those are things that we need to now focus on kabisa as Kenyans, and just be realistic about the situation of mental health and mental illness in Kenya. Sio hatuko palipazuri. Haya, what else happened? So thank you, Hivo. The child of God, how are you doing? Oh, Mikebe Mambo. Thank you. So just food for thought. What else happened? Oh, a very important cultural event happened at Opoda Farm. We saw Raila Odinga Jr. being installed as the head of the family. And so when Teroburu happened, because most of you don't know, hiyo kumnyoa nywele na kufanya kitu na kila kitu, alafu watu kwenda na mang'ombe kwa makaburi na kila kitu, that is Teroburu, removing any spirit that is bad that may cause ill or harm to the community. Ilikuwa inatolewa na hiyo Teroburu kusukuma spirits mbaya kwenda huko nje. But something has happened that perhaps a few people may take note. People have been talking about the Luo kingship. It rained, so the rain was significant. But it did not rain on the day that Raila Jr. was installed as the head of the family. Did it? Ilinyesha hiyo siku yenye yeye alikuwa installed ama ilinyesha the day after? Si ilinyesha the day after. I've been following very keenly. Ilinyesha the day after, si ndio? High second chance. Sasa wacheni niwaambie. Nani ameona Winnie Odinga since hiyo ceremony? Have you guys seen her in public? Has anyone seen Winnie Odinga in public since that day? Aya. Now let me tell you or give you the good news or the bad news that for some of you. Juogi is not on Raila Odinga Jr. Winnie Odinga is the one that has the Juogi. Yes. And the people of Siaya should not be ashamed that a woman has been chosen as the person with Juogi. Winnie Odinga is going to be the next person with Juogi in the Odinga family and lineage. That is the why. Ndio maana wataki atoke nje because hiyo kitu iko very powerful na tutaiona. Msimfiche, mwache atoke tu nje because ilianza kukua kwake mapema before hata babake azikwe. Juogi is on a woman. It is on Winnie Odinga. Whether we like it or not, whether the men in Luoland like it or not, Raila Odinga has decided to change the status quo. Yes. Raila Odinga spirit niliwambia, it does not want anybody to direct it. Umesikia? And that spirit has landed safely on a woman. Nimesema hivyo. And sasa we are beginning an era of Luo politics that is going to be very, very interesting, and we welcome it. We welcome that era of Luo politics where we are going to have a woman upsetting the status quo. So Juogi, I have said it, Diana Ross, Juogi has landed on Winnie Odinga. Yes. Whether mtaki kukubali ama mnataka kukubali, Juogi has landed on a woman. Hata mkimficha, hata mkimkataza asitoke nje, hata mkataya sikuje mbele ya watu, we know as the women of Luo Nyanza, we can feel it. Juogi has landed on Winnie Odinga. It is not on Raila Odinga Jr. No. Haiko. Kwani hamkuona? Hata akijaribu kufurusha hiyo mshale, hata akijaribu kufanya nini, hakuna kitu ilifanyika. Ama ni mimi peke yangu ndo niliona? You guys did not see? There was nothing. You could not feel anything. You could not feel anything after he had been installed the head of the family. There was nothing you could feel. Mnasikia? But when Winnie Odinga alikuwa anasimama kuongea, si mlikuwa mna feel kitu? Ama ninadanganya? Amukuona nani? Winnie ati kofia ilianguka kwa chekesha. Guys, kofia ilianguka kwa sababu kofia ilikuwa kubwa, guys. Kofia ilianguka kwa sababu ilikuwa kubwa. Stop it. Kofia ilianguka juu kofia ilikuwa kubwa, but ideally it's not supposed to fall. Chekesha. Kofia ilikuwa oversize, ndio maana kofia ilianguka. That is all. But ile kitu najaribu kuambia, mnajua kwa nini the Luo elders, kama ingekuwa eti ni anakuwa installed as the head of the family peke yake, kwa nini walikuwa wamemtoa akatembea hivi kwa gari, akitembea na hiyo mkuki ati mbele ya watu? Because walikuwa wanajaribu kuangalia kama Juogi imemwangukia. Wanaume Wajaluo walikuwa wanajaribu kuangalia kama Juogi itafika imwangukie. That's why after installing him and doing all the traditional ceremony, walimtoa wakamweka. Si mlimuona aliingia mpaka kwa gari ati anatembezwa hivi within the nini kwa gari? Ama amkuona hiyo kitu? Si mimi niliona. Guys, you did not see? He was being driven around akiwa pale nyuma ya gari. Unasikia? Ili yani walimtoa. Wacheni niwaambie hiyo kitu yenye Wajaluo walifanya. Walimtoa ili atembee huku nje, aendeshe huku nje. They were waiting for Janet, they were waiting for Juogi. Negiri to Juogi mondo lwar kuom Raila Odinga Jr. Nyerna. Juogi onge kuom Raila Odinga Jr. Juogi ni kuom Winnie Odinga. Juogi is on Winnie Odinga. I've told you. And I've told you that's the thing that maybe unajua nawambia the Luo elders are in a bad place right now. They cannot sleep. Hawaamini ya kwamba Raila Odinga has decided to select a woman to lead the Luo community. That is what is making these people not to sleep right now. Hawalali. That is why mnaona wameficha wanaficha Winnie. Chekesha. Hawataki Winnie because Winnie akitoka nje sahi apatie speech. Wajaluo mutasikia tu vile mutasikia. So unasikia ati so can they install it after Raila Jr? No, they cannot. They cannot install Winnie as the head of family because Winnie is not a man. That is the problem and that is patriarchy. Hiyo ndio shida. Unasikia? And I think that they also knew that it is not there anywhere on her. That is why they were that is why they were doing it publicly ili ikue iafirm the leadership role ya Raila Odinga Jr. That's what was happening because generally the installation of something like that is very sacred. You are speaking to the ancestors and it's something that cannot be done in public. I was so shocked. Nikiona wati wanamweka pale hivyo wanamuinstall in public. Na wacheni niwaambie hiyo ilikuwa nini? Hiyo ilikuwa ni mpango ya huyo Burodinga. Nimesema imenitoka. Because unajua the old guard wanaume hawapendi leadership ya wanawake. Wanaogopa leadership ya wanawake. They do not want women to lead. That because generally ni patriarchal society. Luo Nyanza is patriarchal. Thank you, Janet. Hawapendi wanawake kulead. Wanawake wakuwe mbele kwa kipaumbele. But too bad. Because the spirit is going its own way. And I've said it here. The spirit of Raila Odinga is on Winnie. It is not on his son. It is not on anybody else. It is on Winnie Odinga. Juogi odagi. Na babu Wino bado anangoja Juogi. Chekesha. Babu Wino bado anangoja Juogi kuje. Juogi has gone to Amigogo. Juogi ulwar ko Migogo. Momiyo ipando Migogo. Migogo teko nengen sufrieche lwar. Sufrieche gore pinye otani. Winnie go sufrieche piny. Janet aboro mosogi. Unajua. Sahi wacheni niwaambie hiyo nyumba ikaliki na waambie ukweli. Sahi Winnie akipita juu ya hiyo Juogi. Akipita masahani zinaanguka tu chini. Si wadanganyi. Because that thing is powerful. Msione tu hivyo. Na hawaamini. That is why hawataki kumtoa nje aongee because akiongea watu watajua because the spirits were released when the Teroburu was done. So when the spirits were released, the spirits went and did their work. That's why tulikuwa tunasema it is very because that Juogi is not just from Raila Odinga, guys. It is also from the mother of Raila Odinga, the father of Raila Odinga, and also the relatives that had gone before. Juogi comes from the ancestors. That is something that most of you don't know. Juogi is something that is invoked from the ancestors. The ancestors are summoned. That is why we go to the graves with the cows. Tunaenda pale hivyo kwa graves na mangombe because tuna summon, tunaitana ma ancestors watoke inje because it's only the spirits of the ancestors that can cleanse the land and make sure they bring purity hapo hivyo kwa hiyo land. That is why after Teroburu has been done, people wait for rain because the rain then now inamaanisha anything bad, anything foul, anything that was bringing pain inaoshwa ikienda. That's why the rain was important. Unasikia? So ma spirits walienda pale wakaamsha all the spirits for all the kin, which means great grandfather rained. It rained because that was a sign that they had heard the call of the people. Walisikia, wametoka. Unasikia? Ndio maana kulinyesha. Msifikire ni Luo culture ni mchezo. So when they went there and they summoned all the spirits, na spirits zikatokea na kila kitu, everything rose from the ground and it went around, ikatembea vile zilishamalizana, spirit ikaangalia Raila Odinga Jr na macho ya kumanina eti hivyo tu. na ikasema oh, sisi tunaenda zetu pali tunaenda, and it slowly went. That is why you are not seeing Winnie Odinga in public, because this Juogi is on Winnie Odinga, period. Nimewaambia hata wajaribu kuificha, hata wajaribu kumfanya aje, it is not going to work. Winnie Odinga is going to be a force to reckon with in Luo politics. Na what's going to happen, Winnie Odinga hata sikizana na maadili ya Oburu Odinga, na hapo ndio tutakuwa na shida. Na Winnie Odinga pia hata sikizana na politics ya ODM ya kufanya nini, ya kuchagua leaders na kuappoint, kuimpose on the people. No. And I'm very happy because Winnie Odinga is a feminist. Winnie Odinga also, I'm hoping that the things that had happened in the past, I'm just hoping and praying that they can make peace with uyo bibi ya Fidel, because that is the only stain around them. Watengeneze amani so that she can be okay, unajua, because we don't want to see that part of her. Unajua, I hope they can make peace with Luam and make things okay. But the truth is, as of now, Winnie Odinga, yeye ndio Juogi memwangukia. Na kuambia saa hii upoda hakuna peace. Waamini mwanamke ndiye amepatiwa nguvu. They cannot believe it. They are not sleeping. I'm telling you, the old men in Luo Nyanza hawalali. They cannot believe that Juogi has landed on a woman. Yes, she is going to be the person mwenye. Na unajua yake ilianza kukuja mapema sana. Hata if you remember very well, the way she conducted herself when the father died, the way she protected her father, even in his death, the way she wanted to make sure he arrived in Kenya as soon as possible, the way she was really alifuata protocol zote za ku make sure ame hand over vizuri spirit ya babake kwa Aida. Winnie Odinga is a daughter of the soil. Mnasikia? Anaelewa Luo culture and customs vizuri sana, and something that I'm very proud of and happy to see in her. So the spirit is on Winnie Odinga, and I'm waiting to see how the men in Luo Nyanza are going to behave. I'm very excited in the politics that is coming up. Nione vile itakuwa. We have a by-election in Kasipul Kabondo. Hiyo nilishawaambia. Huyo anaitwaje Boyd Were atachukua hiyo kiti. The only reason he's going to get that seat is because the people of Kasipul Kabondo will be honoring. Right? When you are sleeping, even when you are washing dishes, my friend, that's what Juogi can come anywhere. It manifests itself in the power of Juogi can be seen when someone stands and the crowds feel their presence. That is Juogi. That's how it manifests. Sai Winnie akishika microphone, you will see how people will want to know what she wants to say. Everybody's looking forward to see what she's going to say. People will want to, niko na Juogi, we Nyaralego Juogi uko nayo ya nini? Koma kabisa wewe. Kama uko nayo ni ya kutoka kwa uko wenu. Yes. Mgogo oka Ujuogi. Mkumigogo oka Ujuogi, guys. And you know, that is something that is very upsetting to the men in Luo community. I cannot wait. Mwanamke migogo. Na ujue ana bwana pia, so it's nice. Beautiful. So we are excited for that. Even when the father was alive, you could feel there's something in her. Hivyo. So Wajaluo wanaume watakuwa in a very difficult spot. There is something I wanted to talk about. Na sitamaliza kuiongelelea. Why did Sakaja wear Junior's installation regalia? Juni mjinga. Yes, you can ask any question there. Sakaja wore Raila Junior's regalia because ni mjinga, hana akili. Very foolish. How do you get to somebody's home when they are doing such a sacred thing and then unavaa regalia yao? Hiyo ni ujinga. No, Princess of Rose, I don't think so. I don't know. Na nani aliona ile familia yenye ilijitokeza kusema ati ni ule baba mwenye alijitokeza kusema ati ni baba ya Babu Owino. Chekesha. Kuna mbaba alijitokeza kusema yeye ni baba ya Babu Owino. Mliona? Mliona huyo mtu? alikuja kusema ati mimi ni baba ya Babu Owino. Alikuja kujintroduce. Did you guys see that person? Woi Babu Owino, pole. Sakaja is a Luya, is not a Luo. Sakaja ni Mluya, si Mjaluo. Okay. A woman I respect has released a book. I don't want to talk about her or the book until she gives me permission to do so. But I cannot wait to get my hand on that book because I believe it's going to be a powerful one. Because I know that she's a great writer and she's a brilliant woman. So I may release kitabu and I'm waiting to see what is in the book. I will wait to hear if she's given me permission to talk about the book and market it. But the book is out. She's in Sweden and it's a wonderful book, I believe. Hata before I read it, because I know she's a brilliant woman. So, So, anyway, pale Facebook, there have been conversations about an organization called Usikimie. Another is dying. Who is dying? Kenti, nani anakufa? Nani anakufa? Nani analia? Akode is crying. Why is she crying? Why is Akode crying, guys? Ala? Guys, nini inafanyika? Ebu nipandishe mtu hapa aniambie. Ni uongo, si ndio? Ebu block huyo mwenye amekuja hapa na hiyo uongo. Very useless. Ati amesema aziko in 48 hours. Nani huyo? Ankush, yeah. Ankush ni sawa. Oh, alikuwa nasema nini?
So that's all.
Yeah, just for like 5 minutes. I need something from him.
You might speak with the doctor, yeah?
Yeah, bitte.
Now it is a little bit. There's another patient.
Okay. I'm going to mute Sandra a little bit. That's Sandra, guys. By the way, if you guys don't know, Sandra is one person that I care for a lot. I don't know, I think she wants to say something, so we'll wait for her. Sandra, ukiwa ready unaweza ku unmute. Sandra akona birthday. Ngoja. Happy birthday, Sandra, if you have a birthday. Hi Sandra, how are you doing?
Hi. Kwaji.
Niko poa sana. Niko poa. How are you doing, Sandra?
I'm trying to be okay. Everything will be okay, I believe.
Yeah. I recently saw everything that's been going on online, and I do hope that you can take care of yourself, Sandra. Like, because I mean, you only have one life.
True.
Yeah, you only have one life. There is no repetition. Like if you play with your life, Sandra, that's it. You'll be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, na hakuna rehearsal. Life sio rehearsal. Yeah, hivyo tu ndio vile iko. So how are you feeling today? How are you?
Leo na feel niko much better because from yesterday I'm admitted to hospital.
Oh wow, that's good. That's good. Were you sick?
So,
Why did you go to the hospital?
hata sikujua nini mbaya na mimi because I used to cry a lot. I used to feel depressed. I used to overdrink. So I just told myself Erin niende kwa therapist nimweleze.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. Kwa sababu nikienda tuseme kwa my friends, you know, I can explain to them but sioni kama wananielewa, you know, wanaweza ona ni maybe ni hizo pombe unakunywa Sandra nini. So nikasema tu acha niende kwa daktari, mtu mwenye amesomea, nimwambie this is how I've been feeling lately and maybe atani advise. So I came yesterday morning, nilikuwa vibaya sana, so nikaletwa asubuhi and the doctors talked to me and they said they think it's like a depression but I have to stay in the hospital for them to check up on me vizuri when it treats, or else it's gonna be worse kwa sababu I used to drink alcohol to hide everything that I was going through. So mi mwenyewe hakuna mtu aliniforce. Nilisema tu niende kwa therapist nijue what is wrong, niwaambie I've been doing this and this and this and this. Sometimes naweza fanya vitu za kwa live and then in the morning I'm like what did I do, you know. So niko hospitali, sijui watanitoa lini but nataka nitoke nikiwa niko better. And even alcohol inachangia venye na feel, so it's not even helping. Pombe hazitaisha, pombe ziko, starehe itaisha, but nimekuja nika realize nitakunywa na watu, tuta have fun, but at the end of the day nikikufa leo it's only my family and the few people who love me, they will care. The rest watakuwa wanasema huyu msichana alikuwa mlevi ndio ilimuua, but they don't know it's not. I don't take alcohol because I want to, but I'm under medication. Penye niko sawa. I have my doctor here 24/7. Anytime I need my doctor, he will rush to me, he will talk to me, and I don't want to lose myself. I choose me. That is why I decided to come to see the therapist. I know a lot of people will judge me, watafikiria mimi ni cheesy, but this is the only way because I think yeye ndo ananielewa. Yeah.
I am so proud of you that you chose you. I'm so proud that you are going to get the help that you need. I am so proud of you, Sandra. I am so proud of you, very proud of you. And you know that I've always loved you. I am so proud. You made me so proud. I'm so happy to hear that you're seeking the help that you need. And there's no shame in that. There's no shame in that. It's okay. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to just find help. It's okay to find help. And I'm so proud of you. Very proud. You don't know how this is powerful. I mean, this is very inspiring to me because I'm one of the people who's been sneaking on your profile, just checking and seeing how you are. And let me not lie to you, I've been so worried about you. I've been wondering, like, how can I make this, how can I make this better? Because sometimes on this platform, we watch people go through a very dark episode and we do nothing. And I think I'm very proud of you that you decided to take that step. That's very bold. That's very brave. Yeah.
Niketi nikasema, I just want to say guys, I don't take alcohol because I love alcohol. I used to take alcohol because naona nikilewa I can do anything, I can be happy at that moment. Mambo mengine yatatoka kwa kichwa yangu, but nikirudi sober inakuja back to reality. So nikaona inaniumiza hiyo pombe.
Yeah, pombe
inaniumiza. So hapo nilikuja huku, bwanangu alileta asubuhi. I went for test zote, ndo wakasema I needed an urgent admission juu siko vizuri kabisa, because ilikuwa imefika point like I'm like nikufe nisikufe, you know, vitu kama hizo. So the doctor was like, I need to stay here because of my mental health, and trust me, nikitoka hapa nitakuwa someone different and nitatoka this social media. I want to focus on myself. I'm still young. I don't want to blame my friends. No, kila mtu kuna venye amechagua, but mimi ni mtu, I'm always happy. People say I'm always happy, but it is a lie. I am always happy nikikunywa pombe, but asubuhi stress zangu bado zinarudi Dana Rose, and I cannot tell my friends or everybody how I'm feeling. I used to talk to my mom a lot, my sisters, and hata jana nikiambia bwanangu nataka kwenda kwa therapist, yeye mwenyewe alishtuka because alikuwa akiniambia niende. So alipofika hapa, he's even proud of me sana, ananiambia this is a very good step that you never regret. Alafu akaniambia whatever you've been doing in your past, forgive yourself, learn from that, and don't go back to do those things again. So I'm admitted, and I don't know when nitatoka hospitali, because you know saizi napata madawa mengi, a lot of counseling, a lot of madawa, but I believe nitakuwa sawa. Yeah, and I forgive myself for everything that I've done, for everything. Maybe kwa watu nimeumiza, yani nimeomba Mungu wangu msamaha na nikajiomba msamaha, because right now I really need to think about myself and my health, because coming to entertain people on social media, alafu ukitoka social media reality yako inakupata. It makes sense. I have to be happy myself so that I can make somebody else happy.
That's the truth. That's the truth. And
niko hapa kwa therapist. They always come here after every 30 minutes. They talk to me. They tell me everything will be okay. As long as wewe umekubali kukuja hapa, it means that you really want to be okay. So I'll be okay. Dee, thank you so much for tumeongea na wewe, me breakdown na wewe, ukanisikiza. Unajua watu hawajijua kama ina tunaongea. You've never judged me, but kuna siku sasa sahau uliniambia one day utakuja kujua whatever you're doing sio hata wewe. That is what you told me, and that is why leo nimereach out kwa kuambia Dee, nimeamua tu niende therapist. That is the only solution.
That's really
therapist me so much.
But I am very proud of you for going to seek help, because it's important that you do. I'm very proud of you, and I also want to tell you that taking care of yourself is going to be a journey. It's not going to be something that you're going to fix in one day. It's going to be a journey that you will need a support system. And maybe most people like talking about therapy, but they also don't tell you the truth that in as much as you have doctors and everything, 70% of the work is going to be from you, Sandra. Yeah, you have to decide that you want a better life for yourself. You have to decide that you honestly want to live a life that is meaningful, a life that you're proud of as an individual, and a life that is going to make sure yourself you're satisfied even in the future, because
and hata the therapist amenambia okay, wenye sasa hii umeamua kuja hapa, you need help from us, ukae ukijua that ni kama tuseme kuokoka vile, you will lose a lot of people. A lot of people will judge you, but Dana Rose, let me tell you, it is okay. Let them judge. Even my past friends wakiamua kuniacha because wanaona maybe nimekuwa cheese or something, it is okay, because trust me, tangu nilazwe jana, I have received so many calls, and hii mlango ya hospitali mwenye naingia pacho ni daktari na madawa na bwanangu peke yake. So this is also a lesson to me, and only my family, my mom, my sister ndo ananielesha kwa simu 24/7 and kush wangesikia nimekufa, hii mlango ilikuwa imejaa. Hii mlango watu wangejaa Sandra amekufa. But say Sandra kwa hospitali. Let me tell you, Dana Rose, I don't know kama unajua kuhusu hizi madawa. Ziko very strong.
I know. Najua. I know.
Zinakufanya unakuwa kama chizi. You can't sleep well, uko na wasiwasi. Hizi dawa ni strong. Kwa siku unapewa kama dawa 8.
Utakuwa sawa. And there's nothing. Unajua kitu yenye most difficult is starting. But look at you. You acknowledge that there's something wrong and you are really trying to get, to a place where you're taking care of what is wrong. And listen, I will always be here. Always be here. I know many people hawajui eti mimi have been working with you. They don't know. And that's fine. Listen, and people might tell you, oh, don't talk to Diana Rose, don't do this. Listen, this is not the time.
Yeah.
You have to prioritize yourself, and you'll need to get the help from any sources that you can. Like right now, you just need to hang around people who care about you, people who understand your journey, people who care about what's gonna happen to you tomorrow. It's not about this TikTok bullshit dramas. Just don't. Because let me tell you something. These people who put you on their lives on TikTok, Sandra, I've seen them. None of these people care about you. None.
I know.
Yeah, wanakutumianga tu kuje, you have your outbursts and you make noise and everything, but I've never heard any of them telling you that you need the help that you need. None of them. So you also need to be aware that there are people who are taking advantage of the fact that you're very popular and likable on this platform, and they just want to be putting you on their platforms and sitting with you because it gives them visibility and cheap coins hapa. You need to be very aware of that. So start being selfish.
Yeah.
You have to be selfish. You have to stop being available to people who don't care about you and what you're going through. You really have to. And also you have to start evaluating your friendships. And another thing, mi nakwambia as a sister and a person that has been married many times, so you are aware. If you value your marriage and you value the man that you are with, because that's the person that has been working with you, please protect that person from social media. Na heshimu pia ndoa yako, we protect it from a lot of noise from social media. Na social media people, please. That's something you must do. Yeah, like don't make your partner like a person that is reachable by everybody. Unajua kuna watu wengine yani hati mpaka mume wako watu wa TikTok wanafika kumuongelesha. Don't do that. You have to guard. You have to protect yourself. Unaona? Like hapa TikTok. And Sandra, let me tell you, here on TikTok, you need to be aware. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Most people here don't care about you. Yeah, they don't. If you died today, Sandra, Leo, the most people are going to do is to use your name, use your videos ya kitambo, na watu watachanga mapesa. Ni marafiki zako, Sandra, the people you hang out with that are going to be raising money using your name. And when you are dead, you are gone and you are gone and you're buried, and people will abuse you and abuse your legacy. They say, so you have to fix everything for yourself. It's up to you. Yeah, a lot of the work has to be with you. Hiyo ndio ukweli tu yenye unafaa kujua, like when you're going through this journey, you must put the effort as Sandra to make sure you're okay. Wewe mwenyewe. Yeah. You have to protect yourself, and you also don't owe anybody any explanation on this platform. You don't. Like taking care of your mental wellness is a duty that you've given to yourself. You don't owe nobody no explanation. Find a few individuals you can share or talk to when you feel you're in a very dangerous place, and make sure you're okay. That is all. But hizi story mingi zenye huwa unajiingiza hapa hivi kwa TikTok, you are very young, you're very beautiful, you don't need to be part of all this drama. It's not helpful, it's draining. It's like big triggers for you when you're struggling with mental illness. Now, nobody can replace you when you're gone. And now that you've said that you're taking medications, please, you have to be very aware that medications for mental illness are not friends with any sort of drugs or alcohol. Yeah, you know, so you really have to make sure you protect yourself, kabisa. Food is also important. Eat well, Sandra. Kula. Last time I saw you, you looked completely different. You need to start eating, because if you're taking medications that are strong na haukuli vizuri, utaumia.
Nang'ang'ana kukula, kukunywa dawa, maji mingi. Kufikiria tu vitu mzuri.
Like
itakuwa sawa.
Itakuwa tu sawa, like it's a journey. Mimi ndio nakwambia, it's a journey. Don't ever be ashamed of it. And who knows, Sandra, you might overcome this so well, and you might be able to talk to other people about mental health and mental wellness. It's very important that you do so. So, I mean, at least do something that is, impactful. Use the space that you exist in to help other people in ways that are positive. Unaona? Hiyo ndio kitu naweza nikakuishia. Otherwise, I think that first of all, I want you to know that you are amazing. You are a gorgeous, beautiful young woman, and you have such a big, bright future ahead of you, and there is nothing that you cannot achieve if you put your head to it. So you just need, yes, and there is nothing about you that is unattractive. Listen, you have to understand that you are valuable and you are needed to be here in this world today. That's why you're here today. Don't ever underestimate your existence in this world. You are impactful, you are important, and that is why your life is important to us and to yourself and your family and friends. And you need to protect yourself and prioritize yourself so that you continue being here, because there are people who care for you.
Yeah, and I want to say thank you for talking to me. Sometimes this is all what I want.
You're welcome anytime. Anytime. Don't ever feel ashamed. You can always reach out to me. I will always talk to you, because trust me, there is no shame at all. You are safer taking care of yourself than drinking on a live. You are, yes, you are safer taking care of yourself. You are way better than many people on this platform that have not been able to acknowledge they need help. So you are way ahead, you are steps ahead, and you are an inspiration, and you are brave. And I'm so proud of you that you are able to talk about your struggles without fear. You are able to share your pain. You are able to share the things that so many people are ashamed of sharing. So there's so much power in that. You are inspiring other people. Just so you know that you coming here and talking about you, the way you're feeling and the way the journey you're taking is inspiring so many other women who are not able to do so. They are listening, they are watching, and you are giving hope to so many other women. They now know that if Sandra can do it, I can do it. So you taking this step is not just for you. I always say that when women make moves, it's not just for them as individuals, it's for other women. And so this is powerful for me, and I'll tell you, you're a powerful person. And I would also say again, and I'll repeat this again, because it's very important that we continue giving women affirmations, because they don't need to receive it all the time. See, all that beauty in you, put it to good use. You know, you will be okay. You will be okay. You will be okay. You will be okay. And we will walk with you.
Thank you.
We will walk with you. That's what I'll tell you. Yeah, you should not be afraid of anything. And I've always told you, and I say this, Sandra, I also struggle with mental illness, bipolar, and I have been okay. And the most important thing about mental illness is when you know and you feel that you're not in a good place, you respectfully remove yourself from social media and get the help that you need. That's when you're safe. Yeah, there's no shame in that. There's no shame. Yeah. Mental illness is something that we can beat. Okay? So a lot of people will doubt that you are doing this. A lot of people will think you're doing content, but listen, Sandra, this is for you.
Yeah.
It's not for the people. It is for you. So, because if anything happens to you, it is only you who will go down, nobody else.
Exactly. Like nanyamaza hata mkinipigia mkinitext, sio kwa ubaya, it's just that I just need time peke yangu. I need to think. Bado unajua, because this is just the second day I'll see. And mi ni mtu ni mrahisi sana wa kuambiwa twende nikaenda najijua, so I don't want that for now. So tu kama popote mtu yuko ni rafiki yangu, anajua ni rafiki yangu, aniombe, nitakuwa sawa. But nikikuja kuheal kabisa, wale friends mtakuwa mliwani na wao, haimaanishi tumekuwa maadui. It means that I don't want to go back to this situation where I am right now. It is really hard. Kukosa kulala, kujichukia.
Hauhitaji kujichukia. You're a beautiful person. Okay? And this is something that happens. It's not like there's nobody that wants bad things to happen to them. Unasikia? So never blame yourself for being in this situation. What you need to do is to start working on yourself so that you can get yourself out of it. That's all.
Yeah.
Thinking about the past and the things that went wrong or things that you could have fixed, it's not helpful now. What's helpful is that you are in a place where you are taking care of yourself, and that's all that matters. You know, like you have to look into the future, not the past.
Yes.
Yeah, and food, don't forget, because what usually happens is that when you're beginning to take medications and plus the withdrawal from alcohol, That whole blend can put you in a very funny situation. So please eat and hydrate a lot. Drink lots of water because you need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sandra. You know, I always love you. We normally talk, and I'm gonna call you. But
No problem. No worries. Please take care of yourself, okay? And you're a gorgeous, brave woman for doing what you've done, okay? I'm very proud of you. Yeah, so take care of yourself. When ni msichana mdogo sana, there's a lot you can do for yourself. You have a bright future ahead of you. You can go back to school, do whatever you need to do, and just be productive. Unaona? So, okay, sawa. I look forward to seeing Sandra on TikTok well and talking about her journey and her success. I look forward to that. I'm very proud.
Inshallah.
Haya, sawa. Auf Wiedersehen. Haya. Oh, okay. That's Sandra, guys. I wish her everything good, and I hope that things got better for her. Au watu wenye wako guest mnasemaje? Wenye wanatuma hapa request, mnatuma request kwa nini? Why are you sending request? Yeah, inshallah, strong mommy. Ati ni patient. Guys, patient gani? Mimi mwenyewe ni patient. See, I can't take care of patients right now. Mimi mwenyewe ni patient user. Ati nimepotea sana. Mimi nimepotea wapi? I'm always here. Sijapotea, niko hapa. Hizo request zote ni za nini? Komeni. Don't know you. Siwajui. Guys, I was gonna talk about this organization called Usikimye. Sijui kama nani anaijua. Who knows Usikimye in Kenya? Nani anajua hiyo organization? Because I think there's some things that are happening on Facebook that most of you don't know. Siku anataka kuiongelelea kama hamujui. Oh, okay. So Usikimye has been having some problems on Facebook. Things to do with the co-founder, Yayo Yanjeri, co-founder, and another one, Nani. So let me tell you guys, the reason why Usikimye iko na ma problems ni kwa sababu vile ilianza kama hawaja register properly. That is the issue. The problems with Usikimye, the ones I can talk about, wachaneni na stories okay, the many stories watu wamenitumia eti wana post ma stories zenye ziko za ukweli zenye ziko fake na kila kitu, but we'll begin with the registration of Usikimye. Usikimye has been operating in the whole country in Kenya, and it's been operating like it is an NGO. I think that there was a time when I used to talk to you people about the difference between an NGO, a foundation, and a community-based organization. So Usikimye is registered as a community-based organization, but it has been operating like an NGO all over Kenya. That is problem number one. Unaelewa? So it's not registered to work in the country. It's registered to work as a CBO, like community, and the members of Usikimye should be community. And the background nimefanya, signatories of Usikimye are related to Njeri. So Usikimye imekuwa ikioperate kama Nyako Foundation haki, guys, which is sad. And the only reason why it would operate like that is because of fraud. They sometimes in these activism spaces, we find people who perhaps take advantage of the gap of the idea of gender-based violence, and then they would be there to do all these rescues, but then they do not have the proper framework that is acceptable by law in Kenya under the NGO Act to operate. So looking at Usikimye, and I went to their website to check their financial records. They do not post their financial records. It's a requirement by law in Kenya that as a community-based organization, you make public your... Starlight, wacha niku block. Ebu mni blockia huyo Starlight immediately. Peleka huyo peleka hiyo na pali pake immediately. Peleka huyo haraka immediately kwa kona pali anafaa. Thank you so much. Block. So nimeona a lot of people are suffering from the same problems we suffered here when we were having conversation about CBOs and NGOs on TikTok. Ile time tulikuwa tunaongelelea story ya foundation ya Nyako na Jacqueline. Hata kwa Facebook nimeona wanawake pia wako na hiyo shida. They don't know the difference between a CBO and an NGO. If Usikimye is registered as a CBO and it has been rescuing people all over the country, then the business Usikimye has been conducting has been illegal. That is just the truth. So if Usikimye is not also putting and making sure their financial records are available yearly on their website, definitely there is a problem. Nimeenda huko nikaona namba yenye inatumika. Huyu Njeri vile alikuwa na post hizo ma incidences that kuna mtoto anahitaji help, ni Njeri alikuwa anaweka personal number yake. You all know that's a problem. If you have an organization that is registered as a community-based organization, you should have an account where the money goes. Uwezi ukaweka account pay bill na tena unaweka personal number yako, ni shida. Hapo kuna shida kabisa. So there been rumors and issues about victims wenye wamekuwa ni kama wamenyamazishwa wasiongee, and personally I believe watu kukuja kusema story zao. Nataka wenye wako na story zao wakuje waseme story zao. Mimi I'm talking about Usikimye based on the registration, which I'll tell you today. The way Usikimye is registered and the way it's been operating, it's been doing illegal business in Kenya. Because if you're registered as a community-based organization in Nairobi, your work should not be beyond that community where you're registered as a CBO. It should not go beyond that community. That's what the NGO Act actually dictates. And then the members of the board plus the members of the CBO wanafaa kukua wako locational. Kama mko Embakasi, kama mko Soweto, nyinyi wote mnafaa kuwa mko Soweto. Si eti mwingine ako Mombasa na mwingine ako Kirinyaga. No, that's not how it works. So whenever you have a community-based organization, you must follow the laws and that are governing community-based organizations in Kenya. Even if you decide to join with another CBO, there has to be a whole proper registration process that happens, because CBOs can also decide to join hands together, and it's called agglomeration, and then they become an entity. Those are processes that should be on their website. So I looked at their website, checked, I didn't see nothing that was of the sort. And I feel it's important that maybe KRA should be notified. Kenya Revenue Authority should know that Usikimye is an organization that maybe should be looked into in terms of what they have been doing. Yes, na najua mtaenda kusema ni chuki. No, if you have been working fraudulently, it's important that KRA as a body check on the organization, so that we do not have people who are operating under the guise of saving women from violence, but they are benefiting themselves. And that's just the truth. Even though vile iko. Niliona wengine wakipiga kelele huko kwa Facebook ati huyu mama sasa ameingililia hii maneno. Sasa huyu mama ameingilia, anajuanga kila kitu. Sija kukataza kujua kila kitu. Kama we ni mjinga usomi, kama we ni mtu huelewi laws za Kenya, hiyo ni makosa yako, sio yangu. It's not my fault that you don't know about the law in Kenya. If you are a Dwanzi, don't blame Diana Ross for knowing what she needs to know. Sawa, go and do your research. I've said Usikimye is not a non-governmental organization registered under the NGO board. They are not there. But they have been registered as a community-based organization, and they have been operating as an NGO, which is illegal. And that is where the problem is. Also, the signatories of Usikimye are related by blood to one of the founders of Usikimye. And I'm gonna say this, Stella Kachina is trying to get herself out of Usikimye, but she still wants her name to be put on the website. The reason why she wants that is because she wants to make sure when she's starting her own organization, using the contacts they have made at Usikimye, Her history about working with gender-based violence victims is still there, but she wants to come out there as a person of integrity, which is all lies. There's no way you can say there were claims of abuse and abusing victims and trying to stop victims from getting the justice that they need or supporting a perpetrator. And then you, as a person that has been under the organization, want to get yourself out of it. But you want your name to be put on the website as a co-founder. No, you're lying. It means that you want to benefit from the name and the work that Usikimi has done while you're also starting your own thing so that it is in history that you left Usikimi with integrity. No. That is how people take advantage of organizations, and that's just the truth and the fact. So go.
So thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Remember to like, share, comment, and if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you know every time I post a new video. So guys, thank you. I'm gonna see you on my next video. Bye.